I have many titles, I had many titles, I will have many titles in the future. So we stick with Ollie, and I will talk about intellectual properties because I'm talking about open source hardware and something I started recently. So let's go on. Yeah, I think I'm a bit in a midlife crisis. Looking around, there may be others having some question about what to do if you're half dead and half alive. So, yeah, half time is over. Don't. A few are still alive more than 40 years. Most are not. So my kids are 10, getting teenagers that tell me, "Listen, our teacher, she is 28. She's old." And what I mean, you're very, very old. And granny is granny. So I get less and less used by my kids needs less attention. I have more time spare, so I can think about what is the sense of life. I'll be soon 50, which is a horrible number, but Janice is still alive and she looks so great. So and also I know more and more doctors. You will also have the list growing. And if you look at my shape, I cannot run marathons like many do in this age. So I have to pick something else. I watch a lot of YouTube, maybe you too. And I'm still an engineer in the heart, so I feel very welcome here. I feel in this community, I feel coming home somehow. It's so touching, so great knowledge around, so much expertise. Thank you for having me here. And I did some electronics, so I did many times. There is a Hello World. Who does electronics here? Anybody? A few. So we have Hello World in software. There is a Hello World in hardware. You get a LED blinking. That's in every electronic you do this, and I did this several times and didn't get farther ahead. So I thought, let's try again. Let's try a bit more serious. So sometimes you get an IP love letter. And this was my IP love letter. Mine looks black, but doesn't matter. This is a split keyboard. The man-machine interface is something I'm interested in because I think our barrier between the machine and us is important to get as good as we get. And companies saving on small screens and shitty laptop, they're wasting money. So I tried this. This is called the autolinear split keyboard. So you have two half keyboards. You have only 58 keys. The keys are arranged differently, and don't try it. I got half a year less productive. You got chat with wrong letters from me in Teams. The colleagues are really annoyed. It's worth a try. Sometimes you had to go to this one route and to return. But still I learned a few things. You see the row below, it's for the thumb. Your thumb, look at your keyboards. You will have a glossy spot on your space bar. That's where the thumb you need one thumb, no pause, to hit your space bar. I have now 8 buttons to use with the thumb. This was something which improved, but it was not well arranged. So I opened it, as I do as an engineer. I open it if it has glossy screws. I took my hex drive and opened it, and inside was this love letter with IP. Dear Olivier, I'm an open source keyboard. Go to GitHub. All plans are on GitHub. And pick your tool. So the tool is KiCad, maybe. And edit me. So I say, yes, I will do that. I will move this some keys in a row where they fit better, and I will remove the top rows of keys to make it a little more challenging. So maybe you can switch to the next one. So I see not everybody did electronics. Electronics is about wire sharking. You put wires on a flat board. That's on the right side. You see an electronic trace. In the movies, if it gets difficult and the police does the really interesting research, my girls watch many criminal investigations, you see this green board and magic happened with light. So it is really this way. You have a wire flat on one side, flat on another side, and between the sides you have sometimes tunnels going up and down. That's a PCB. That's electronics. It's wire. You're talking always about Wireshark and doing software. The wires are on this board. Okay, and that's what you're doing. There is this open source software. It's called KiCad, and it's free. You can download it, and you can open a lot of free examples. So if If you think it's expensive, no, it is not. And for sure, I watch more YouTube. There are several good authors, Dave Jones and others, they talk a lot. And there is one, the most important one to watch is 15 errors every beginner does. I didn't watch it. If you watch it before, you have already a head start of 6 months. Okay, yeah. So I went also back in something serious. I tried digital railroads. My father worked all his life for the Swiss railroads. My grandfather gave me a model railroad locomotive. And my wife got from her father, who deceased, to play with railroads too. So she's in. So wife approval factor, a big thing. So this is given. Okay, Janice? So a model railroad is simple. You have 2 wires. And over these 2 wires in modern railroad, you send digital protocols. Happy to have Graham where Graham helps me to write a dissector for this protocol. And I will register my own, this protocol. It's called DCC if you Google, in one direction, and Railcom in the other direction. I'll write a dissector if I go home. Was really big fun to get this bootstrapped here. Okay, can you go to the next? So designing is, this is a modem on the left. It's a constant current source to be used to send the signals over the rails. And it is coding is a 1-step. You write code and you compile it and you get the executable. Electronic is a 2-step. First you make a schematic and then you place the physical stuff. Or in the second step, you put your holes, you put your wires on this board. I got a mail from China. You didn't drill the hole big enough for your connector, so I'll have to restart. And in the middle down is the most satisfying moment. You send your files to the factory and you believe everything is fine. This is this relieving release moment, no bug known, and then you get it back and you have to debug it and you see all the short circuits, the flipped wires, you have to cut it with your cutter, you have to solder wires to debug it, okay? The video. We skipped the video. It was a satisfying moment when the central sent the first command at the turnout switch, and it went click, clack, click, clack, and I needed only, from the time I got this love letter in the keyboard to this working was only 1.5 years. So I believed it was 16 minutes because most videos are about 20 minutes, so I think I will do it as fast, but it isn't. But persist even in higher ages versus doing it. You can stick to a topic a longer time and you get really nice results. I really recommend you to try this. Okay, do I have more slides? Yeah, those who on the left side I showed before, this is the sender, on the right side is the receiver of a modem. You're doing Wireshark, you're doing protocol dissection, that's what it looks in hardware. So it varies between, I think, 5 milliamps and 35 milliamps on the left side, and you compare it with this resistor in the middle, converts the current to voltage, and you measure it with the 2 comparators. So it's to learn another engineering topic. It's fun. Then you get it, and next to do is to shrink. I will shrink. On the right side, you see this current source modem in 3 sizes. The current size, it's about 2 on 2 centimeters, and I will go down with smaller and smaller components. So I want to make a Christmas board. I'm in a Discord community for this stuff, and I hope to send them for Christmas a board. Yes, if you have questions, send me a mail. I registered the domain. I didn't think a lot about the brand, but I will change it if needed. So that's what I have. That's what I start with. And if you want to start electronics, it's really fun. And it's harder than expected, but it's fun.